Castis! Thank the stars. I was beginning to lose all hope.
Atlas said you needed help.
You don't understand the responsibility on my shoulders. It's my job to concoct entertainment for the masses. But I fear the crowd have grown bored of my grand spectacles.
I've seen some good plays. And some bad ones.
We need more than a simple play. If the audience leave my shows bored and restless, who knows what they'll start plotting?
You think they'll become violent?
My purpose is to keep them preoccupied so they can't be violent.
Distractions won't solve problems, or you need to get more creative. I should have saved beforehand, damn it.
Trying to distract people from their problems will only work for so long.
I misspoke. I've seen what these humans are capable of, given the chance. I'm not distracting them, merely keeping them happy.
So give the people what they want.
What they want, yes. Yes! I can hear the cheers now! The legendary Vicastis Alexios takes on Atlantis' finest warriors! You must take part in my next event!
Sounds like a Pancration. I can definitely help with that.
Not exactly. But I was inspired by your efforts in Elise. I know you'll do an exemplary job entertaining the crowds as you did then. If we pull this off, we'll be the talk of the city!
It's worth a try.
Alright, I'm down.
Welcome one, welcome all to yet another miraculous show here in our beloved city. Tonight we have a very special guest. The Castis of Atlantis is here to entertain you. Our hero's first challenge comes from the vaults of Atlantis. The mighty Castis overcome the power of the Atlantean god. Let's find out.
Can I? Bitch, please.
Be entertaining. That's what he said.
Entertaining. This isn't even a good sport. I need a challenge. Come on, all at me at once, fools. Ow. Wait, wrong menu. Now it's wrong menu again, because that's what I need. You think you're so hot, do you? What? I countered that, lies. Ow. I'm pretty sure I dodged that too. There we go. Cheater. No warping. How did that not end you? There we go.
This is definitely not a Pancration.
Our valiant hero's next challenge fast approaches. A champion bested by none in the city. No mercy, no guilt. Will this be too much for even the Castis to overcome?
Bitch, please. When you can match up to, you know, the likes of Cerberus and Hades, then come talk to me. Until you get to that level, you're not a threat. Man, I need to get good. No challenge. Might actually finish him. No, not quite. This will. Didn't even break a sweat.
The champion has been bested! Our mighty Dicastis is victorious and the crowd have spoken. But will he show mercy? Or will he spill the blood we want?
If you don't appease the crowd, I fear what Alexios will do. It was an honor to fight you, Dicastis.
You fought honorably.
A fitting end to a glorious life spent in service to you, the audience. Now, on to the grand finale. And here we are, the end of today's event. Next to face our Dicastis' judgment, the very scum that
Wait, whoa,
taints our
whoa,
city.
whoa, whoa, hold on.
What is this?
For the good of Atlantis, today bear witness to the guilty and condemned given one final chance at redemption. They will be honored to die at the hands of our guest.
Hold on.
Enough! I am not doing this!
Fear not, friends. We will make sure justice is delivered.
They're not gladiators or warriors or soldiers or fighters of
But
any
that was
kind.
an unmitigated disaster.
You said fight, so I fought.
The problem is that I didn't say fight. I said be as entertaining as possible.
This
Yeah.
won't help the relations between your people. The humans will see what's going on eventually.
The games have failed. The humans are restless, and it's only a matter of time before they make their own entertainment. Their hunger for violence is insatiable.
You just need to keep surprising them. Think like a human, not an Isu.
That's what I tried to do. But you showed the criminals mercy, and the crowd reacted as I expected.
Killing people who can't defend themselves isn't entertainment. It's
Yep.
slaughter.
Exactly.
Sacrifice helps us keep the peace and maintain order. Or it would have if you played along.
What are you saying, Adiros?
That my grand experiment has failed. There's nothing left to be done but start again and try for better results. The arena must be cleared.
This is madness.
Madness. Yeah. Wait, not inventory. Quests. Yes. Alright, is working northeastern part of the Oikos Atlantis. He helps people south of the Doma of Amphiris. Is that this one? No. No. Northeast. There we go. Oh, it's south. Oh, oops. One more. Yeah, one more guy to help, basically. audio narration there for a second. Alright, so it is south of the Doma. Where did you go? Actually, where do I need to go? I need to go this way. And this should put me within eagle range. Should, being the operative phrase. Oh, yep, there it is. Wait, what? Dude, I moved like 2 steps. What's going on here? If I move that direction, why does it not give me the targeting option? That doesn't make sense.
Is Alexios a physician and an archon?
As I saw me yesterday.
What have I missed? What must I do?
Alexios, you have your hands full.
Vigastis, you're a welcome sight. The only one I've had in some time.
So many sick. I'm surprised anything can spread in a place as advanced as this.
It's shocking. Nothing I have tried will cure the sick or stop the pathogen spreading. I've lost so many already.
When did you first notice people were getting sick?
At the start of this cycle, it began quite slowly and I didn't think much of it. But then the cases grew rapidly day by day. The more that fell sick, the faster the pathogen spread.
Interesting.
You seem really worried. Have you ever seen a sickness like this before?
No. There are many odd phenomena during this cycle. Plant dying, strange insects, and animal attacks. I worry about what this could signify.
That doesn't sound good.
Don't worry. We'll find a way to stop the sickness. Tell me what you need.
Well, there was a device being worked on by a scientist named Consus. Its intention was to rapidly heal injuries and eradicate disease.
Was?
His device is missing. Scientists here have tried to replicate it based on the schematics, but it's still in the experimental phase, and it hasn't been tested on humans.
So it may not work.
That's not the biggest issue. Poseidon has outlawed the use of our technology on humans. I fear that if we don't act quickly, the pathogen will spread across Atlantis.
If you think this healing device can help the sick, then I'll make sure you have it.
The wisdom of an issue, but the compassion of a human. You were a good choice for Vigastis. You'll find the device in one of the issue laboratories, in the Consus archive.
Okay, cool. Turn the device. I already have it. Bene. Oop.
I've brought the, glowing cloth you've asked for.
It's a nanotech matter regenerator, in fact, but you have it. I can't believe it. Now then, let's see what this thing can do.
Oh!
Alexios, what the fuck did you do?
I thought I had calibrated correctly. Oh no, what have I done? I killed this poor human. The device doesn't work and you stole it against Poseidon's laws. What do we do now?
Hmm. That's a good thing. That's a good question.
This device is your only chance of stopping the sickness. You need to keep trying.
Yes, you're right. Not trying will just mean more innocent lives are lost. I think if I make some adjustments, I can get it to function on humans correctly.
Everyone seems to be looking much better. Well, almost everyone.
The device still needs work, but it has incredible potential. Poseidon won't be happy that we broke his law, but I'm glad you were the one to do it and not me. In any case,
Wait a-
I'm eternally
Wow.
grateful for your help. Thank you.
So yeah, pin it on me. Cool, thanks, bro. Alright, what do we got? Report back to Atlas. Okay. Go this way. That is a big dive. Okay, loot has been restored. I'll take it. Oh. Before I forget, I want to check and see. 52? Damn. It's still not there yet. I'm gonna do it later. Oh.
I see you over there. Watch yourself.
There we go. This way. That's how far I need to go. Cause I guess that guy doesn't know who I am. Alright, time to face the aftermath of my decisions, I suppose.
Vicastis, welcome back. I'm glad you could be here to witness this momentous occasion.
Why are the Archons in chains?
I invited my dear siblings here for one final lesson in leadership.
It looks like an execution to me.
Every experience in life should be a lesson, including death. You've been to the underworld, so I know you understand what these fools do not.
Hmm. Do I want to assert authority? Yeah.
Careful, Atlas. I am the Dicastis. If anyone is passing judgment here, it's me.
Don't presume to think you can tell me what to do. The authority of your position doesn't extend to my palace.
You're going to murder your brothers? For what?
For order, for peace, for Atlantis.
What
For
are you even
Atlas, you mean?
saying?
I am the rightful heir to Atlantis. I should be the Dicastis. I cannot defy Poseidon's will, but these fools don't deserve their power. I'll be a better Archon in their stead.
Killing your brothers is a waste. Teach them to learn from their mistakes, and they'll do whatever you say. They can't do that if they're dead.
I watched you help my brothers. You always found solutions that tried to preserve life. Some of my kind view humans as a resource to be sacrificed. If we want them to progress, we must be an example.
We all look up to someone. I think they look up to you.
Wise, Dicastis. I respect your decision. For the moment.
So what now?
If you're going to one day rule this city, Alexios, you're going to have to learn a very important lesson.
That's what I get for helping you? A lecture?
Just some words of advice. Nothing in Atlantis is what it seems at face value. This city is old, and those that call it home are even older. You have helped me, Dicastis, and for that, you have my thanks.
That's all I wanted. I wonder what this is.
This isn't over, Atlas.
On the contrary, I'm done here.
Key fragments. Interesting.
These devices are incredible. I almost feel like I can hear them speaking to me.
So what is this quest about?
Now that I have the Isu device forged, we need to move quickly. You distract Atlas while I sneak into his private chambers.
More sneaking.
After Poseidon outlawed human experiments, Atlas confiscated a device and kept it. That device theoretically could add a third helix to...
Do. It's not pretty.
The science is sound. And I've even found evidence of tests being done on humans that looked promising. In previous cycles, of course, before Poseidon outlawed experimentation.
Just tell Atlas the truth. You have good intentions.
If he's afraid of his enemies hurting me now, what will he think of me undergoing this procedure? Besides, he can't break Poseidon's law.
I'm not sure a good Dicastis goes behind the back of an Atlantean Archon.
I've been preparing for this my entire life. Don't worry. Just keep Atlas talking while I'm in his chambers.
I don't think we have anything in common. What are we supposed to talk about? The weather?
Atlas is a jealous lover, and he's already threatened by your role as the Castis. Why not play to that advantage? Whatever you do, don't mention my plans.
Great. This will do wonders for our relationship.
Everyone knows it's lonely at the top, the Castis. Let's go.
Oh, jeez. Blood gets in your eye, huh? Alright, I'm gonna save here real quick. So I got a bad feeling this is gonna go real south real fast.
I've studied this science extensively. Once I impart Isu DNA into my body, I should be able to use the device without side effects.
It's the should that worries me.
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my political plans to Atlas.
I could trick Atlas into thinking you and I are closer than we are.
Are we not close? What's there to trick?
You know what I mean.
Yes. Making Atlas envious would certainly be a good distraction.
Alright, play to that angle. Just in case. I think that was a hint.
Elpis? What are you doing here? With him, no less.
The Castis and I were just taking a stroll, and I remembered I left a book on Atlantean cyclical history here. He'd like to borrow it. Do you mind if I fetch it?
No. Do you need me to help you look for it?
No. You two stay here. I'm sure you have much to discuss.
What game are you playing, Castis?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure by now Elpis has told you about the nature of our relationship. She's hardly as discreet as I'd like her to be. What business do you have with her?
Just getting to know each
What?
other.
Is Elpis not allowed to have friends?
Of course she can have friends. But I suspect there's more going on here.
You have nothing to worry about, Atlas. I have no schemes against you.
Maybe you don't play games, but Elpis lives for them. I can tell when she's up to something.
Don't talk about Elpis that way. She's not manipulative. She's passionate.
So you do care for her then?
You don't talk about Elpis like you love her.
And you're not speaking of her as if you're merely her casual acquaintance.
Elpis makes great points about improving the lives of humans in Atlantis. I support her cause. Why don't you?
She should support me. What? What have you done?
I'm not weak anymore, Atlas. I can rule Atlantis at your side.
This is your doing. You're trying to revolt against the issue with hybrids.
No!
What did you do?
I didn't mean to. He was going to kill you.
Awkward.
It seems my brother finally got his due. Is this your judgment, Digastis?
I killed Atlas. It wasn't my intention.
You hope to rule by his side to ease the conflict between humans and Isu.
Yes.
He wasn't as supportive of my dreams as I would have hoped.
I support you. You can assume his role as you see fit. I will handle Poseidon and my brothers.
That's good.
Thank
So
you,
then,
Azais.
You can't
Sounds
be more
like-
corrupt than Atlas. And Atlantis can't fear progress if it hopes to pass this cycle.
alright. That could have been
Atlantean
worse.
politics are even more dramatic than in the Greek world. What will you do now?
True.
I'm not the first Atlantean ruler to take power by force. If the Isu can do it, why not me? Still, I didn't want to start my reign this way.
You started your reign by saving my life. Normally I do the saving.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, Castis.
Hmm. Hopefully she's genuine. I think she will be. Or I lost at 19 degrees. But yeah, it seems, though, in that case, based on the fact that there was a cutscene over it, I think he was probably gonna die anyway. That said, he's kind of an asshole, so I'm not too broken up over his death, I suppose. I was kind of hoping
Elpis will
for
make a
everyone
better
to
ruler
live.
than Atlas. She certainly can't do any worse.
That's true.
I'll make progress for humans in Atlantis, slowly but surely. Thank you again.
Alright, do I have a quest? It looks like I do. No, I don't have a quest. Really? So, what now then? Hang on. Check the store. Add-on packs. Let me just go to owned. Last Fairy. What is this? Oh, it's cosmetic. Oh, neat. Ship, owned. It can't be all. Third simulation had all the mysteries and myths of the lost city Alexios is to discover. Conquering this test should confirm his ability. Oh, let me check the maps. Are there any quests? Oh, there is. But I don't think that doesn't appear to be a story quest. I'll do this one real quick. Hopefully it'll be real quick. And then we'll go back. Because I'm thinking that there is more to the DLC, like they must have released another chapter. So I remember seeing that there had been new content released or something like that. So I think that new content was the next segment. Because at this point we're kind of stuck in limbo. There's no real conclusion to the staff.
Looks so peaceful from up here. It always does. but it never is. I know, Ikaros. I'm tired too. I've met so many people. Archons, kings, and now Isu. They're all the same. Go do this, bring me that, go kill him. I don't know if I can do this anymore. If I were ruler, things would be much, much different.
Are you
What's
though?
that, Ikaros? A speech from your new ruler.
Tonight we sleep. That's funny.
You, bring the food. You, bring the wine. For tonight, we feast until our bellies are as round as the moon. That sounded good.
I don't have wine, but if I brought you some bread, would you help me?
You shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt the Dicastis' speech.
It was more of a fantasy, really. Call me Alexios.
I thought it was wonderful, Dicastis Alexios.
Just Alexios is fine. And what's your name?
Alcon, you're even more special than all the bedtime stories my parents used to tell me.
What's wrong?
My parents are missing. They left for their assignments, but they never came home. The Isu won't help me. But then I remembered the story of you helping a lost girl in the underworld, who found her parents in Elysium. So I came to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Her name was Phoebe. We were good friends. She's in a better place now than when I found her.
She was lucky to have a friend like you.
I could always make a new friend. Maybe you, Alcon. And I could help you. Would you like that?
More than anything.
That's
You
what he's
said your
asking for.
parents never came home. If you could tell me where they're assigned and what their names are, it would be very helpful.
Mata's name is Rene. She's assigned to the harbor.
Nice name.
Pater is called Damadis, and he's assigned to the Adamant Quarry.
You're very brave. Now go home where it's safe. I'll go talk to the harbor master and whoever is in charge of the quarry. I'll come find you once I have some answers.
Oops. Oh, good. I still have. Okay, so I still have. I've completed Burden of Leadership already. Maybe this is a story quest. Completing the Sixth Sense of Symphony. Okay. No, because that's the Harbor Master. Alright. Oh, I'm actually kind of close. And there's my transportation. My ride has arrived. Nope, there's a wall there. Damn it. Oh well. Excuse me. You with the face.
The Castis. Have you come to analyze the recently discovered coral permutations fastened to the hulls of our vessels?
No. I'm looking for a woman named Rini.
Yes, well, that is a subject I have absolutely zero authority in, I'm afraid. I cannot help you.
Her son is very worried.
Please, do not expect
What are you doing?
I like
You've been
humans,
watched.
and I liked Rini. Poor Alcon. But if they hear me talking to you, they'll kill me.
Tell me where she is, or I'll cut you!
I told you I don't know anything! You'll find my contact not far from here, but be careful. A trap has been set for you.
You have made the Castis very angry! Thank you.
Please don't tell Poseidon! You have compassion, Castis. You may be the only one who can calm the brewing storm between humans and Isu.
I surely intend to try. Acquire information from the ambushers. Okay. This should be fun.
The harbor master was right. They're waiting for me. Well, I'd hate to disappoint them.
Ah. This won't finish him. You're on. That's right, keep choking on your own blood. I'm gonna have to prepare for this, because I could lose my stuff. I'm not about to have my abilities locked. Not again. I'm done with that, for sure. Count it up.
Oh, Alexios abducted Rini.
Hybrid said asking questions sent into this location. We'll make sure it gets the answers it deserves. I'm level 21 already? Wow, I'm impressed. Facing the wrath of Hera. Interesting. Why does Hera care? Where's the foreman? He's way over there. Okay. Pop there like so.
There's a lot of guards for a quarry. I wonder why.
Ominous indeed.
I should be careful. High security here.
Crap assets. Oh, so much for a low profile. Knock it off. This is gonna hurt. Looks like I won't kill him though. Your own medicine. Trophy unlocked. Headset died, so I gotta play on the cord. The bio augmentations of Hades, Persephone, and Poseidon proved unstable. When coupled with the control devices implanted in their crowns, they gained the power to not just control thought, but the actions of others. Interesting.
Well, isn't this an honor? How'd you get past my guards?
I'm looking for Thamadis.
And why would the great Vikastis be looking for missing humans?
I never said he was missing.
Very clever. Hybrid. When my humans transport adamant to the experimentation chamber, they don't always return. Occasionally they fall through the cracks, like rats.
A little boy is worried about his father. Just tell me where this experimentation chamber is.
Your compassion for humans is unproductive.
Your hatred for humans is self-destructive.
Burn.
Fine. It's in the Garden of Kimopolia. But you're wasting your time. The doors are locked.
Then I'll just have to find the key.
You can try, hybrid.
Don't like your attitude.
You know, treating humans like vermin will get you killed one day. Consider yourself lucky I'm not making that day today.
That was surprisingly fast. Miner's helmet.
I don't like the sounds of this experimentation chamber. And what do the Isu need with all this adamant? Algon's probably wondering where I am. I'll go see him. Ready to die?
I have no interest in dying. I've got no interest in fighting either. Well, at the moment at least. Alright, once I clear the quarry and the combat, I can warp. I was just gonna say, when are they gonna give up their pursuit, damn it? I think it might be better to run. So I've gotta wait for the load screen, so it's pretty much gonna be the same. Like, whether I do that, whether I clear the distance by running or waiting, it's still, it's at this point, it's gonna be more or less a moot point. Probably the best way to ride. Probably the fastest way to do this. Yeah.
Dicastis Alexios, did you find matter and patter?
Not yet. But I know they were taken to some sort of experimentation chamber by an Isu named Zarios.
Zarios? But he was always so kind to us. He gave us food and defended us when the others called us rats.
Do you know where I can find him? The doors to the chamber are locked, and he's my last hope of getting in.
He's usually at the fortified doma of myse-I, but he's always protected by guards.
That never stops me.
Kill Zarios the Abductor. With pleasure.
Let's go!
Having those randomly, well, maybe not random, but checkered races in the ground is probably not a very good idea. I mean, it does have a pleasing aesthetic, but I'm liable to get hurt or trip. I hope this road leads. No, it doesn't look like it does. Maybe. No, probably not.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
Alright, I'm going to go in on foot from here.
Alexios, you've abducted your last human.
Yep, justice is coming for your ass. Is this a door? Nope. Appears to be just a wall. There's no one here to save you, fool. Not that it matters. No shield. Hopefully he'll have the key. Quickly. I don't want that guy finding me.
This key looks like the one Atlas gave me. Maybe it can help me get into the experimentation chamber.
Good from far, far from good. Completed. Deadly little secrets. Trying to go around the pot, but whatever. Bet it'll pick me up pretty quick. I won't be away, yeah. Already arrows whizzing past my head. I knew I wouldn't be out of their sight for long. So now my question is, where exactly is this thing? Actually, be faster to warp to the forge. So then it's basically just across the river. Ah, boat. Good.